Good morning, guys. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. So let's go straight to our quick or our daily analysis. It's Wednesday. Actually, yesterday we saw the market doing its thing. The market was going up and down, especially as we are actually on a company's earnings or the company earnings of Microsoft, Apple, and stuff like that. So the market actually was like actually aggressive, and we saw a very nice actually sell. And you know what? Overnight, the market actually recovered very quick, especially on NASDAQ. But we actually lost that. But the problem is, I have a system actually showed me to sell actually yesterday, but I did not actually believe the system because we were still building the system. You see, so and you know what? But we're still going to actually use the system. I was as the systems are getting like way too smart these days, guys. Whether it's indicators or the robots, they're getting way too smart. Actually, those are EAs. They've been here for quite some time. With the wake of Chat GPTs and the other ones, things are getting way much better. So I'm going to show you the system. I'm talking about something that we have actually. So what's really happening? What's really happening on GBP USD? After this analysis, I will show you the system. Please don't forget to smash the subscribe button, guys. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button. I think I will be sharing the system actually with the people who already bought actually the robot. Then I will be just giving that for them for free. But there are very few. If you want the system, please talk to me. Please talk to me because I think it's very nice. What it's actually doing, the system is going to tell you what might happen in the market. So when you buy, when you sell, you already know what might happen. And the accuracy there, guys, is like 85%. 85% accuracy, you see. So that system, like, it's crazy, guys. It's crazy. It's like seriously crazy. So what's really happening? So that I don't really make this video very long. What's really happening on GBP USD? We can easily see that the market created a very nice trend here, and I like this trend because it's not very steep, so it's easier for the market to bounce back on this one. So we see that the market is pushing to the upside. We are actually on a 4 hours time frame. You can easily see that the market is actually doing what? Pushing up, down, something like that, you see. So this is something that we want actually as a trend. So our job is to do what? To wait for the market to come back again, and then we'll be pushing to the upside. So I think this is just straightforward. You can see the trend is actually pushing the market to the upside. Do you see that? So please, guys, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. And I will also be giving away something for those people who are going to subscribe. Also to my premium members. If you're going to subscribe to my premium members on YouTube channel, you're also going to get the system. And it's very cheap actually when you subscribe on the YouTube channel to get like exclusive content about trading, entries, all those things. So let's push to the next one, which is actually going to be USD JPY. Where's USD JPY? But before I go here, I think I need to show you the system. Let me show you the system, how it actually operates. So I've been building the system for quite some time. Actually, it was supposed to be a robot, but things get complicated, and this works very nice. So it's actually called Tools FX Xtrahot Tools actually. So let me close that. So firstly, you're just going to allow DLL import. I hope you can see everything. So you're just going to click OK. You don't have to do anything. So what's happening here is this system is going to actually predict what is going to happen. You can see, I don't know if I can say sky blue, this color, you can see this sky blue color here, or very light blue there. That is actually the AI. That is actually the robot that's drawn this movement for you. And this movement actually is going to, it makes sense if you actually connect it with the trend that you already have. Just imagine when you actually trade, or when you do the analysis, then the system shows you where the market will actually move. And these things, guys, I think maybe some brokers or big banks, maybe they use sort of these systems. If you want the system, if you really want the system, I will be going to actually taking few people, like, actually from this week, actually from today, I'll be taking few people if you want the system, because the system already is telling you that, okay, the market is going to act like this. So you know that once the market reaches this area, I'm going to buy, I'm going to buy, I'm going to sell. So for those who actually scalp, if you scalp, or even if you don't scalp, even if maybe you just want to hold this longer up to the market reaches this area, because this is 85%. I've been watching this since here. The market actually did that. The difference is actually maybe less than 10%. You see, so this is great, guys. This is great. So let me show you this actually. Maybe on Euro USD, you can see on GBP USD already. You see the structure. This structure, if you check now, it's not actually there, and you can actually copy this and compare with your chart later on, actually, because this is 1 hour. So there is like 1, 2, 3, 4. There are so many candlesticks there that you can actually check out, or you can actually compare. So let's say maybe Euro USD. Let's see how Euro USD will actually. You can even change the time frames, guys. You can change the time frame. And now we are on Euro USD. I need to change the time frame. Let's see this on a 4 hours time frame and see. Firstly, it will actually calculate and try to hold. So now just look at this. We are actually on Euro USD. You can see that the system actually predicted that this is going to push to the upside. This is going to continue pushing to the upside and creating even some sales where we're going to buy actually before we see the market going to continue. And that might actually happen. I think that might actually happen, because the trend is still pushing to the upside, and the euro is being stronger against the dollar currently. You see, so without wasting your time, guys, the system is very, like, we can actually check NASDAQ, US30, gold, everything. I was surprised about the sell that we saw actually yesterday. It was actually similar, like quite perfect. You see, so if you want the system, let me know. Let me know. I'm not going to make that expensive. But for the first, let's say for the first 5 people, I'll just make it way too cheaper. So like maybe $50. Then the other ones, they can get it for $150, because if you don't really want it, if you think twice, it's not a problem. You are not forced to get the system. Not everyone is going to actually have to use that. You see, not everyone have to have this type of tools. If you don't really want that, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You can just keep actually doing your normal trading. So now we are actually on USDJPY. What's happening here is the market is showing us that, you know what, I'm pushing to the upside, but we see that the market actually broke out. But where the market actually broke out, it's like we have an area where we can use that as a support area, because there's a chance for the market to do what, to keep pushing up. So this might be actually adjustment of the trend. The market might be adjusting the trend, then it might actually keep pushing to the upside, you see. So I think maybe that, obviously it might be that, but if it's broken, obviously we might say the market might start to do what, to push the lower to the lower side. But for now, I think the market might respect this and continue to push into the upside. And if the market continue pushing to the upside, we're just going to adjust our trend, because that actually might be happening. We might have something like this, you see. But for now, let's wait for and see if maybe the market is going to push the upside. What we can do is we can just place this here and wait for the market to give us that move. And then if it pushes to the upside, we will understand, oh, the market is continuing pushing to the upside. If you want to buy, you might have something like this, so that that breakout, when it happens, you can actually say, yes, I'm jumping on that buy. You can see there, you see. So let's push to the next one. I think this video is not supposed to be very long. Actually, I just wanted to show you the system. So that system is doing some stuff, guys. So what's really happening on US oil? The market is been pushing to the lower side, as you can see. But when we go closer, the market actually, it seems like it's respecting sort of our resistance area, a previous one there. Let me show you that. Maybe on a daily time frame. You can see on a daily time frame, we did have an area. This area here, you can see we have an area here. We also have another area. So the market actually respected that. So this might be also a continuation of the trend. Maybe the market wasn't actually trying to break that it was a sort of a fake breakout. But when we check this resistance, it's not a real fake, it's just an adjustment, which means we need to adjust our trend line, and the market might do what? The market might continue selling, and that, if that happens, we will see where we're going to sell. But we have a support area on the bottom side. Do you see that? This area, the market gave us something, and it's exactly on the resistance side, but now it's going to be the support. If the market bounces back from this area, the market might continue pushing to the upside. If not, we might see the market breaking this area and pushing to the lower side. Please don't forget to smash the subscribe button. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button. Now we are actually on gold. What's really happening on gold on a daily time frame? What's really happening? We can easily see that the market actually touched our resistance area. The market reached the level, the highest level. So there is a chance that the market can do what? The market can copy what happened before and start to push to the lower side. When we go closer there, we want to see what structure or which structure the market is going to do what? The market is going to break before we buy or we sell. When we check here, the market created something very nice for us actually. Oh, sorry. The market created something very nice for us. The market created something very nice for us here. You can see that on the bottom side, we have a support area. On the upside side is that stronger resistant area. That is very strong, by the way. So what's really happening is we just waiting for the market to do what? To show us that, you know what, I'm going to break this support, then we're going to continue selling. Why? Because on a bigger time frame, we saw that this area is very stronger, resistant, and it's pushing the market to the lower side. And since then, the market has been trying to push the lower side, even though the market doesn't really want to show us. With the system, it already shows that the market will eventually push to the lower side, which is something that it's actually very good. Because you know what might happen tomorrow. That's very good, guys. So, and now we're just waiting for the market to do that, or the market might push up and break this resistance. It means that we're gonna have that confidence to say, you know what, it's our time to do what? To sell. Sorry, to buy if we break this area. But if not, this area as a support area might be broken and we might continue selling. But for now, we just need to relax. Now, so what's really happening on US30? Whoa, US30 yesterday actually and NASDAQ, they were actually selling because of the earnings. There's so much stuff going on in the market. So what's really happening here? The market doesn't really give us some very nice structure, but what we have some areas which we can actually point out and say, okay, you see this area, these areas there, and the market broke out and came back around that area. We can use that as a support, but it was very difficult because we already had some different zones that we were supposed to use or that we can actually check, you see. But I think this sell-off, it was much better than what we saw on NASDAQ. So, but what's really happening? It seems like the market is trying to respect that area before maybe we'll see the market pushing up. And I'm expecting the market to actually push the upside. But with this type of a move, the market might play around actually just to scare us. Then after a few minutes later or a few hours later, the market might push the upside. But on this one, I think it's better to take that risk. And you know what? To say if it reaches this area, I'm just going to jump on that buy. I think the market might push the upside. But we have to think twice also. On this one, I think the market might recover just to recover this crazy sell. But if we go on a bigger time frame, you will see that actually the market reached a very highest level that we can actually say it's actually a resistance, and the market might actually trying to show us that it's time to sell. And mostly when the market touches these areas, the market start to go crazy. Whether there is earnings or whatever, those earnings, they just came at the wrong time because the market was already on the resistance. So it means we might see a very strong sell again. I hope you can hear that. I hope you understand that. So I'm expecting the market to sell. Yes, we might have a smaller recovery, but I think the market might give us some very nice sell because we saw what happened every time when the market touches the resistant area. Especially this is a bigger time frame. It's on a daily time frame. So let's push to the next one, which is NASDAQ. NASDAQ gave us some crazy sell yesterday, and if I followed the system, I was going to smash it, but I did not actually, as I actually lost during the day. So I just waited, and exactly what happened, then the system was able to show me that. So what's really happening here? We see that yes, the market actually on NASDAQ, it's a different story. We did not touch the, let me just use a daily time frame. This video was not supposed to be very long. We can see that around this area, this is our resistant area that actually shows that we were done with the downtrend. Now we see that the market is doing what? The market is trying to push the upside. I hope you understand that. So we don't actually have an area to say maybe the market will be pushing lower. We can just say maybe we're gonna continue. Okay, we're gonna continue with our bullish momentum. Let me see. I think I saw something. I think I'm forcing that. It's fine. So let's go on a 4 hours time frame just to see what's really happening. I wanted to show you that downtrend. So what we have now, it's bit I can't say it's bit confusing, but we don't actually have one straight area to actually to back up our story. If you check, we have like different areas. We have different areas. There is different zones that we can connect, and all those zones, they were broken, you see. So the market actually is not actually on good terms with our structures. So you alone sometimes it's going to be difficult to get the right structures, and sometimes it's stressing. I think here it's where I had my support area. Guess what? The market broke out of that, and I had to take a loss. You see, I had to take a loss. So this support area was broken, but the market came back very quick, which is great. But on top here, we also have an area that we can call a resistant area. So the question is the market just playing around the same area? I think so. I think the market is just actually consolidating around the same area. But the best thing is, let's just wait for the market to give us something to break our resistance area, because if we break that, we will start to understand that okay, the market is playing our game now. Also, if you have something to help you, maybe if you have a system, guys, there's nothing wrong using an indicator that is not confusing you. If it doesn't, the indicator is not confusing you, that's fine, but it doesn't have to be like complicated stuff, you see. So I think what we have now is something like this. If the market breaks that, I think we can jump on that buy, because the market shows us that maybe, you see, maybe it's been respecting this area. If we break that, we can say, okay, now maybe it's our time to push the upside. Guys, don't forget that if you want the system, check my description. You will find my WhatsApp, my WhatsApp link, then you can just talk to me there. So you will see that actually we have some very nice system that you can use actually every day to just to confirm the entries, just to confirm what's really happening on the market, you see. So let's see this on 1 hour. You can see the market, it seems like on GBP USD the market is still pushing to the upside, and that's very nice. As you have the system, it shows you that okay, there's a chance for the market to sell around that area, there's a chance for the market to buy around that area, and that actually uses the trends. So if maybe you are someone who actually uses the trend, now you just relax and just wait for the market to do its thing, you see. So let me know if you are interested in the system. So thank you very much, guys. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. Bye bye.